This allows us to head on down to the basement where, surprise, surprise, it wasn't Gregory at all. Instead, it was an animal.
Instead, it was the
I told
Mimic!
you guys Gregory
No
was a
way.
robot this entire time. This thing right here is the Mimic, a bot designed to learn from and copy other people and
Well, it
robots.
doesn't mean
And
Gregory is the
whoopsie
Mimic.
whoopsie, we've just released it from its concrete prison. We run to the elevator to try to
I mean, that
escape,
doesn't mean Gregory's a
only
robot.
for the real Gregory to finally come.
The real Gregory.
Protect us and lead us to safety. The elevator is
You ever
ultimately
realize
sabotaged by
how,
either
like,
Gregory or the
kind
Mimic,
of
unclear.
Yeah, I
like,
think your stream
even
died.
though
Oh,
we
it did. Yeah, it
even
did
though
die.
we did release the Mimic, technically,
back.
it can't really get out. It can't really get out, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly, that's a theory that we're going to talk about
Well,
later. And we
maybe.
fall into the game's ending with Cassie's fate being
Yep.
questionable at best. Honestly, there is so much happening in this
Casey
game.
died.
The fan base is just
Cassie,
tying itself into
whatever.
knots, arguing over all the little details. Did Gregory actually betray us in the end? What does the
Yes,
word prototype
'cause he's
mean
a
on Freddy's
psychopath.
foot exactly? And what ending
Oh, hey,
of
Riz
security
and
breach
Noob got an
actually led us
update where you go to
this point in the
space.
timeline? Well, good news
That's
there,
pretty
loyal
cool.
theorists.
Crazy.
I believe I have at least the first batch of questions answered.
Wanna know what I'm gonna
boy.
play?
If I'm right, this
What?
game is drawn from one of the most controversial parts of the lore.
Do you,
while
by any
simultaneously setting
chance,
us up for some massive
remember
reveals later
Michael's
this year.
Zombies?
So grab your
No, I have no idea what that game that
Our
is.
Bunny
Sounds
Masks
bad.
friends,
Sounds
we're about to
trash.
see the hidden truth buried
I
within
think-
the ruin.
I
But
think they
before
got
I
like
do
a whole
that,
new map, actually.
you know what complements a high-tech
No,
Bunny Mask?
I don't
Our
think they
latest
did.
batch of theoryware.
No, they
Oh my
did.
god, they're advertising he's advertising his merch. Please. I beg of thee.
Michael
Sure,
Barrel
some
map,
previous
new
FNAF
Desert
games have
Eagle
had
weapon,
Michael?
flamethrower effects.
Matpat.
Some
Michael's
have even had
Zombies?
upwards of 7,
I'm gonna
but
go play
none
this.
has ever been so vague
Okay.
about what the
Because I
intended
don't have
ending
access.
was. Love
Because
Security Breach has 6
because
potential
I don't have access to actual COD zombies at the moment. Just the off-brand ones on Roblox,
Okay.
which is
There were
debatably
2.
funnier.
That felt like real contenders for being the canon choice. The so-called
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
true ending, 2-star ending where Gregory
The
goes
true
into
ending is
Pizza Putz's
not-
basement to fight Burn
Well, actually,
Trap,
maybe the
ending
true
in
ending's
collapse of
canon.
the
Who
entire
knows?
building,
I don't
and the
even
Princess
know.
Quest
No,
ending.
it
The
doesn't
only
really
3
make sense.
Yeah, I also don't think it. I
Star
also
ending
don't
because
think.
game where
Because
Freddy's
Princess Quest ending makes the most sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right, it
saying.
makes-
I don't
it
think
makes
so.
Gregory defeats the glitch trap virus controlling
I
Vanessa.
agree.
So now that ruins out which actually happened.
Princess
well, we could say
Quest.
with near
It is 3-star.
100% certainty that it was Princess Quest. You see,
Yay! He's right.
Telltale did something
Yippee.
He
we
said
would
it.
have
He
never
said it.
expected. They made the
He
comic
said the
book style
thing.
drawings of all the security breach endings into the
Oh, this is what I was
linchpin
saying.
of the whole debate.
Are we collecting the endings from Security Breach as comics?
Yep, throughout Ruin, one of our main
Hmm.
collectibles are comic strips. Comic strips depicting images from the base game's various endings. Comics that were created by none other than
One of Gregory's comics.
each comic
Gregory.
comes with a little descriptor like that. These look like Gregory
Gregregation.
characters. Gregory should be an artist when he grows up. Gregory was always so creative. That last line about Gregory being creative, that tells me that these endings are all made up. They're just stories that Gregory imagined for his own little comic series, inspired by the scary true-to-life events of the franchise. But if they're made up, then how do we know that the Princess Quest ending is real? Well, once you collect all of Gregory's comics, the answer
Alright,
is
so far
pretty
so good, I
obvious. Take a look
guess.
at this. These 2 are from the Gregory Escapes ending. These 2 are from the VIP ending. These
Uh-huh.
are from the Loading Dock ending. This one is from
Uh-huh.
the Disassemble Vanny ending. And then, last but
Uh-huh.
not least, is the Burn Trap ending panel. Seems like
Uh-huh.
a pretty extensive list, right? Except there's one ending
Yeah,
that's
they don't have the
noticeably absent
Princess
here.
Quest one.
Princess
Whoa.
Quest. There isn't a single
not
comic
there.
strip in all
It's
of
not
Ruin
there.
depicting that ending.
Not
implying
there,
that
man.
Wait, I genuinely thought Springtrap was doing the mimic thing, but without the other arm. He just went. I thought he was doing the mimic thing. I thought he was doing the Mr. Beast.
is real. And if you look around at the
Would
rest
you
of
be
Ruin with this in
surprised
mind, you start to
if I
realize
said
why.
that he
In the
actually
Princess Quest
was?
ending, you have to beat
No
the Princess
way.
Quest 3 arcade machine that's in
He is the
Vanny's
mimic.
hideout.
No, I'm
But when you
aware of
visit
that.
same hideout in Ruin, you
I-
find the
at
machine
least I
outside
suppose he
with
is.
The princess's lantern sitting
Alright.
on top of it. She has conquered the virus, lighting the way to
Yeah.
freedom. If the lantern wasn't
Good
obvious
ending.
enough symbolism for you, when you put on the Vanny mask and enter
Which
the
is also
AR
like
world,
kind
you'll
of
see this
epic because now like Gregory has friends and a
Yeah, that's
family.
kind of crazy. Yeah, I think this itself kind of confirms the Princess
sword
Quest
from
thing.
Princess Quest 2 and 3
I mean, that-
plunged into the machine.
that is literally the
beast has
game
been
in real
slain.
life.
Actually, the fact that Cassie's given the Vanny mask
That
in the
is
first
the
place
game
also
of
lines
all
up with this
time.
ending, because it's the only
Really?
ending where we
It just
actively
it
see
fr-
the mask
it
getting
freed
left
someone
behind.
from
It's
being
actually a big focus of this
a
panel right here,
murderer.
showing us
So
that the
yeah,
mask
maybe
being
it
left
is the game of
behind
all
is
time,
significant.
actually.
It's still
It is
waiting
the game
around
of-
for
it
someone,
is the
in this
game
case
ever.
Cassie, to find it and become the new Vanny. And then,
The
last but not
game.
least, there's the fact that in Ruin we come across Freddy. Freddy sitting in a pile of rubble, missing his head. Something
Yep.
that again only.
Oh gosh, I'm worried what he's gonna say. Is it? I don't know. I feel like it might. I'm gonna be for real, real quick. I'm gonna be for real. I don't think. I do not
think. Did he say something about the books? Did he say
at some
something about
point,
the books?
at some point he does. But I am pretty confident. I mean, maybe not, but I'm pretty confident that this Freddy is the same one. I think the prototype thing does not matter, and they just added that because, like, I don't know, F you guys, I guess. That's what Steelwool said. They just said,
happens.
yeah, we just added it because why not?
Ambiguity. You know, like,
The Princess
hey,
Quest ended.
unless
So with
the
our
Freddy that we had
established, let's
was a prototype.
Yeah, we don't
just
know.
stop right there
Who
to talk
knows,
a little
man?
bit
But
more
I
about
really
Freddy,
would
shall we?
like
In Ruin, we come across
to
this
believe
headless
that
Freddy,
this
but
is
it's
just
unclear whether
our
it's meant to
Freddy
be
and not
our
just
Freddy from Security Breach or not.
some
You see,
random
this Freddy
extra
has the word
Freddy.
prototype written across his foot, something that is definitely not present in the base game. He also has a green present hiding in his stomach, something that's awfully suspicious once you consider Security Breach started with Gregory taking an orange present out of Freddy's
I forgot about that,
this
actually.
Can't possibly be the same robot then, right? This is one
What?
of the big
Why
debates
not?
that's captured the attention of the Faz base.
Why not?
If the
Why
Princess
wouldn't it
Quest
be?
ending
How does that
is
stop
correct,
it
then
from
it
being?
kind of has to be the same Freddy. It would be very highly
Yes,
coincidental if not.
I
So
agree.
How then do you explain all these new features?
They just felt like it. They just felt silly. That's what.
Well, first, I think it's important to call
Imagine
out
the
that
base
design
game
updates
gets
between
an
update
Gets
and
an
they add the
update.
prototype.
They
But
add the prototype to the
games.
bottom
It
of the
is
foot.
Nothing new for this franchise. Probably the best known example
Alright.
of this is the evolution of Springtrap in
Yeah.
3 to Scrap
see, this is what I'm talking about. These are the same
Yeah.
characters, but they look completely different.
Trap in FNAF 6.
This is
William
what I'm
Afton's basic
saying.
anatomy, it is nothing alike, despite it being the same dead body.
Man,
and the
Scraptrap
same
does
rotten
not look
suit.
that
Taking
bad.
this
People
game,
are-
Candy
people
Cadet
overhate that
complete
guy.
Overhaul between his
Yeah, Candy Cadet looks completely different. I actually forgot about that.
Well,
He
then
looks completely
again,
different.
does he look that different?
I mean, yeah. Look at
Does he really
look
look that different?
this. Look at this. Like the
Yeah, that
colors
is
in the
true.
middle, and then around, and it's just all
That
of them
is
around
true.
here.
That is so
first
real
appearance
of you.
now. Or just take a look at any of the other animatronics. Their endos
You right.
are real different to the ones at the end of Security Breach. And yet
So
each
real
and
of
every
you.
one of them has suffered the exact same damage that they did in the previous game. But one detail that can't be replicated is something that I think a lot of the community has started to overlook. Something that can't be denied. And it all relates back to the Vanny mask. We're told that this
The
mask
Varney mask. Yeah, I saw
is
that.
known as the Virtual Augmented Neural Network Integration
Whoa,
Unit,
it's
or VANI.
Helpy.
As the name implies,
Varney or Varney.
Varney.
Okay,
it
it
allows
keeps
us to
saying
use
Varney.
Gotta
augmented
love
reality to
Varney.
physically
Gotta
see
love
and
Varney.
access the
Top
neural
10
network,
Varneys.
just a fancy
Varney.
name for AI controlling the Pizzaplex. Throughout the game, we use this ability to make fences disappear, access security
Yeah, I
nodes,
played the
and
game,
teleport from
Matpat.
location to location.
I have
Then
done
it's
it.
No, you
obvious.
didn't.
What's
Yes.
less
Oh,
obvious, though,
I
is
guess
how
I
the
didn't.
various
Never mind then.
endoskeletons behave
No,
while
you
we're
didn't.
wearing the mask. As we
Nuh-uh.
pass most
I
normal
didn't.
endoskeletons
I lied,
in the game, we
Matpat.
see 'em
Please
wrapped
tell
in
me everything
swirling
about the
pink
game.
code. This shows that they're connected to the network. They're being powered by the AI system in charge of the Pizzaplex.
Sure.
Now, when Cassie has the
I'll
Vanny
believe
mask
you
off,
there.
they'll start chasing us. That's because we're
guess.
suddenly visible to them. We're just a kid. We're a target. But notice what happens as soon as we put the mask on. They stop chasing us. Instead, they go back to what they were doing before. We've disappeared from them because we're integrated into the AI system. We're no
Okay,
longer
I
a
guess
kid.
you're
We've
right.
become one with the code. It's actually pretty brilliant.
We
subtle
become a
storytelling.
robot.
But now let's get back to the topic at hand.
Alright, still
Headless
so far
Freddy
so
in
good.
Ruin. Unlike every other animatronic,
No,
when we
this
put
might
on the
work-
mask around
be
Freddy,
where it
not
doesn't
only does he stop chasing
start to
us,
be
he
good.
outright disappears. We can't
Huh.
see him anymore. And likewise, he can no
Yeah.
longer see us. Why? What makes him so different? What is this trying to tell us? Well, if the Vanny mask jacks us into the Pizzaplex's AI system, his disappearance tells us that he's not a part of that system. He is not swirling in pink code because he's removed from the Pizzaplex's network. How'd that happen? Well, we saw it at the top of Security Breach.
Oh.
Freddy glitches out and has to be rebooted in safe mode.
Oh.
That's why he's friendly to Gregory in a way that none of the other animatronics are. He's no longer under the control of the AI network controlling the Pizzaplex. In a sense, you could say he's
Is he
thinking
actually?
for himself.
Is he actually cooking? He's actually maybe cooking.
He's cooking.
We
Let him
see this
cook.
continue throughout the entirety of Security
cooking a
Breach.
little
Whenever
bit?
Gregory
Let
sees
him
Vanny
cook.
running around, Freddy states that he didn't see anything.
You didn't see the dancing rabbit lady right in front of us?
Let him cook.
I feel like this is gonna go downhill
cooking.
soon, though. No, I feel like this is gonna go downhill pretty soon. That the theory should end here. That's
Vanny
it.
is
That's the end.
very clearly real, but she's wearing her
But he's gonna
mask,
put
thereby
himself
making
into a
her
deeper
invisible
hole.
to the one robot that isn't a part of the wider AI system. That only changes when Freddy is equipped with Roxy's eyes. Roxy's eyes in that game were a part of the AI system, which is why that upgrade
and then you
suddenly
start
allows
seeing
Freddy
him?
to see things that were formerly invisible to him. He's
Yeah, he
seeing
did say that.
everything that's a part of the AI network, and that includes Vanny.
Vanny, I can see you now.
I forgot that's what it looks like.
Eyes.
This one
That's a
detail is why I feel
weird
that ruined
voice.
Freddy
Yeah, it's
here
a
has
that's
to
a new
be
one.
the same as our best boy from Security
I think that's
Breach. This is
fan-made
a Freddy that
that's a
has been
fan-made
removed
voiceover,
from the
I'm pretty
system,
sure.
one that was rebooted in safe mode, taking him offline.
Alright,
Something
sure.
that almost
So far, so
guarantees
good.
that he has to be connected to the Freddy from the original game. Weird
Yeah.
Freddy curveballs aside, though, this game makes it abundantly clear that I
Okay.
was right on the money with my last few theories about how AI is now the major focus of the series. And
No way.
specifically AI
Don't get
programs
Elon
that have
Musk
been
on Five
corrupted
Nights
by
at Freddy's.
Glitchtrap, Afton's old evil data, hence why everything is wrapped in this purple or pink code. Well, everything except for Roxy. Instead of being made out
Oh.
of purple code like the rest of the animatronics, she instead
It's
has sections of her body
green.
made up of green code, specifically around her
Because
face.
she's
her
one of
arm,
them
and
nodes
foot,
or
making her look
whatever,
a lot
right?
like she did at the beginning of
Maybe.
Security Breach. It's strange, right? But it actually ties into our previous theories. This neural network controlling the Pizzaplex isn't just influenced by Afton. According to the books, the AI program was originally built
Uh-oh. According to the books, you say. According to the books?
to play with
Ruh-roh,
Curly, a girl that
Reggie.
What if-
I think he's
what if
gonna
that
start
wasn't
saying
incorrect?
false information.
What if that
Or
wasn't
green.
true? I haven't read the book, so I guess I wouldn't
wristband
know.
in order for the security
I'm
public
just-
to protect
I
it.
gotta
That's why we
kill
see Tiger
Chicky.
Rock, the book's manifestation of this same AI, with two colored eyes. It has evil and good data inside
Okay, is he
of
just
it, and
lying
different
here? I don't
animatronics
know.
Are tapped into different
he
amounts
just
of that same
What if he's lying? I don't
Going
know.
crazy?
I can't tell.
Is he just
That's why
going
Roxy is
crazy?
surrounded by green
Maybe.
code that makes her look like she was originally supposed to. Green
Okay.
is
Is
the color
bro
of
losing
protection,
it?
of safety. Her influence is now putting green markers over the parts of the system that are good. This duality
Bro
is actually
is
best
losing
exemplified
it,
by,
man.
believe it or not,
He's
the
going
daycare
cuckoo.
attendant. Sun
Oh,
Moon,
daycare
or
attendants.
Eclipse, as
Okay.
they're known when fused
Eclipse.
together. Since the beginning of Security Breach, this thing's presence in the game has always felt very random. Like, why is he here? Just to be another scary thing to chase us around? Maybe, but that doesn't tend to be how these games work. And why would they choose such a random design of being both
That
light
isn't
and
how
darkness?
these
Sun and
tends
Moon.
to be
Well, now we know.
tend
In
to
one of
work.
Ruin's many
Wait, Sun
lore
and
hidden
Moon.
Easter
Oh my
eggs,
God,
if you go
Pokemon
up to him
reference.
with the mask on,
Oh
while
my
there's only one
God,
generator left to
real.
activate, you'll hear a new line that
Wait a
states,
minute.
It's not safe yet! Turn on the other generator!
Clearly, Eclipse is
Oh.
conflicted. One half wants to protect you, but it's getting shut away by the darker, more sinister half. He is good and evil combined. He represents both codes competing within the same body. Other animatronics are more of a sliding spectrum. Some are more corrupt than others. But
I'm
Eclipse
pretty sure
represents the
Matpat is
balance
just
that
off his
naturally
rocker.
exists
I think
within
he's
this
starting to
neural
go off
network
his rocker.
system,
I think he's
which
starting to go
leads us then
downhill.
to the ending of the game.
Okay,
I'm
ending of the
Pretty
game.
sure bro is just losing it.
Oh yeah, end of the game. Surely he has
Gregory
something
is
to say
actually the
about
one trying to
this.
kill Cassie in the final moments is a theory for another day. Instead,
Alright.
I'd rather focus on this,
Okay.
the Mimic Tunnel.
He's just
At the
not
end of
gonna
the
say
game, we're
anything
chased by
about it.
Oh,
a
okay.
skeleton known as the Mimic, a
Okay,
robot
the
that can learn
Mimic!
from and
Okay.
copy other creatures. But even before we get to the elevator,
Other
Gregory tells us his
creatures?
friend, presumably Vanessa,
Uh-huh.
has plans for the underground tunnels.
Okay. Wait, so considering they didn't just say Vanessa, then who in the world is his friend if Casey doesn't even know who they are?
But what are the tunnels? Why are they
Is
here?
it
Who put them
Casey?
here? These tunnels.
Cassie,
tunnels aren't
Casey? They,
just
they,
random.
I feel like people switch
Someone has
between
been
the two.
down here before. They've installed lighting and an elevator and everything. We also know it wasn't Gregory and Vanessa because they're on Gregory,
I saw that.
Gregory.
the opposite side of the
Gregory.
room that the Mimic was locked in, the pizza place.
Varney.
With the mixes
Uh-huh.
system. We also know
Mixing
that
system.
these tunnels weren't just part of the
Okay.
FNAF 6 location because the game makes it a point to show that we're a number of floors far below that building. It tells us
Oh.
that this location has to be older than the FNAF 6 pizzeria. So again,
Huh.
I ask, what are these tunnels for and why are they here? Well, the clues to finding that answer are hidden in the Mimic's room. Normally you
The
wouldn't be able to
Mimic's
see any of this
room.
stuff. You break down the wall, you enter
The
a cutscene,
Mimic
and
has
the
a
Mimic starts
room.
to chase you.
Yeah, I
However,
guess
at this
so.
point, Steel Wool
I mean,
understands
there's
that
also
the
that
internet gonna do
scooper
what the
room,
internet
remember?
gonna do. We're gonna
Oh yeah,
rip
you're
into the
right.
files,
Is he
we're
gonna talk
feed
about
them
that
our
or
way all
no?
across
That's for a part
these maps, and we're
2.
gonna crank
I
up the
bet.
brightness hunting for clues. And sure enough, there is a lot that's hidden just out of sight.
Oh,
Inside the Mimic's room
he's
are
just
2
hacking.
costumes, a grandma bird and an
Oh,
elephant clown.
okay.
It
I
mean,
also
it
seems like
makes
there's
Yeah, the
sense.
supposed to be
costumes.
a
Yeah.
third costume, a lion wearing a varsity
Uh-huh.
jacket, but that one I was only able to find in the game files. That said, in one of the game's secret endings, the Mimic
Yep.
wears a costume that's kind of a
Secret
mix
ending.
of all 3 of these things, so that's the evidence that we need there. And overall, it's a
What is
pretty interesting
bro
find.
talking
We know
about?
from the books that
He's
the Mimic
talking
is a
about the
fan of
ending.
wearing costumes. In the Mimic story, as
Bro
well as the
is
Pizza
going.
Place
Bro
epilogue,
is rambling.
Uh-oh. in the Pizzaplex epilogues. Oh, let's see if he's just lying
know
here.
that the mimic mainly cycles between two costumes, a
Okay.
mushroom and a jester. In the story,
Surely
Edwin,
that's true.
or parallel for the game's Henry, was responsible for turning those costumes into animatronics for Fazbear. And that right there is an important detail. You see, the books make it clear that those costumes came from a time before Edwin made Chica into the first animatronic. In other words, these off-branded characters
I
like
wouldn't know what that means because
Jester
I
and a
didn't read the
mushroom
book. But...
predate practically everything else that we see in the games. They come from a time
You
before
should just
the
watch
core lineup of
that, like,
characters was
complete
officially
lore
decided. When
overview
Edwin
video
disappears after
that-
the death of his son,
that he
Fazbear
made a while
Entertainment
back.
goes to his abandoned home and
I mean, I
reclaims
feel like I
all of
probably
their
did
Watch it,
if
like,
it's
on
FNAF
screen.
related.
costumes, everything. Think this is only specific
So,
to
You just, like,
books?
just watch it
dumb.
again.
I suspect that we've been hearing
Just
about
watch
these
it
costumes
again, bro.
ever since night
Yeah.
4 of
Yeah.
FNAF 3.
Oh, wait a minute.
You will be expected to wear the temporary costumes provided to you. Keep in
Oh.
mind that they were found on very short notice, so questions about
Hmm.
appropriateness/relevance should be
Wait, what did
deflected.
that
But that's
mean?
not all. On your way down to the FNAF 6 location, we find ourselves
That on your way down to the Netflix location. Yeah, got it. Thanks,
massive
YouTube.
cave system full of bioluminescent mushrooms and waterfalls.
Oh, but they got bioluminescent. They got that word, but not.
This immediately felt weird to me. I mean, it
Whatever.
is the first time that we've ever been in a place like this. A place that is outside of a building location in this franchise. So why now? Why?
It kinda looks like the Red River thing with Old Man Consequences. That was a theory that
particular
was going
setting. Why
around.
such
Considering the water is
a
red.
beautiful cave with such specific details?
Maybe it's just
odd 'cause
oils.
We've never seen anything like this.
Are oils red? Why would they be
Depends.
down there?
Series.
And
Well,
why is it
almost
red?
Depends.
Never.
Minerals.
In the second novel, The Twisted Ones. As a friendly
Twisted
reminder,
One.
that's the one where the main character gets vored by an animatronic in the end. Good
What? That happens? I read that book. I don't remember animatronic vor. Hold on.
memories.
I mean, aren't there like multiple
When Charlie
books in that
awakens
series?
from being trapped
You're right. Oh, I guess I don't have the
inside one of
graphic
the
novel,
twisted
so I guess
animatronics.
Oh, I do remember this actually.
Plans are-
I didn't watch. I don't have the graphic novels, but I do remember reading
Self-
this. I just
side of an old
couldn't
Freddy
picture it in my
Fazbear
mind.
pizzeria. As she explores, she too discovers a cave system with, wait for
Oh.
it, glowing mushrooms and a waterfall. What does
Cool.
it mean? Well, the more I looked into it, the more I
Okay,
realized
that's
the
a
strong
connection, but that could not really be true.
Shrews.
That could just be very
parallels
coincidental.
between Ruin and the original novel.
It probably
trilogy.
is.
In both
Because I mean,
cases,
like like those are very random
we
two
follow
things to be linking. This one part in FNAF Ruin and this one part in a FNAF book
Young
many
girl
years before.
who's looking for a boy the same age as her that goes missing. She finds an old pizzeria
Not even the
buried
first
below
one,
a
just the
mall, and when
second
she
one.
goes down there to where she believes the boy's calling from, it's revealed to be a trap. Am I saying Cassie is Charlie? No. I might one day, but for now I'm still mulling
Might-
it
he
over.
might
I do
one
think
day.
There are
Maybe.
clear connections between this
He
game
might
and
just
those
start
books that are directly
experiencing
being
the-
called to our attention.
The
And
voices
the
again.
primary location for the final book in the series, the
Uh-oh.
location where this story finally comes to its ultimate conclusion, circus, babies, pizza.
Uh-huh.
Look again at the costumes that we see in the Mimics room. An elephant, clown, and a lion. Both
Okay.
animals that are commonly associated with circuses. The
I guess
grandma
he's
bird
right.
actually looks a lot like a crow to me with its wide yellow beak and its dark blue coloring, which
Alright, we're
again
pushing
reminds me of
things
the
now.
Disney film Dumbo.
Okay, now we're pushing. All right, Dumbo. That does not look like Dumbo.
I feel like he is just
He's
using
put-
examples.
Film that stars crows and an
okay.
elephant.
Oh, it's okay. So there's a crow in the movie, and so it could be
Fraction.
that
The
crow.
elephant is
alright.
even wearing a clown outfit, for crying out loud. It is
You're right, I
practically
guess it is
screaming
kinda
at us that
like
these
a-
costumes were designed to be mascots for
circus.
circus babies. It's why when they were brought into Fazbear's as backup costumes, like Phone Guy said, their relevance was questioned because
Do we
Fazbear
know
never
if
had a
that's
circus theme or revealed any of these sorts of characters. They were Williams from a long time before. But that's not all. Throughout
William.
Ruin, there are secret plush baby rooms where the dolls troll you. The
Oh,
whole
troll
plush
you.
baby AR collectibles that specifically call out how weird it is that these things are
Oh!
here. This is
Oh my gosh, they
Fazbear,
actually
not
troll you.
circus babies. There is no
Oh, wait, hold on.
call out
Captions
how
again.
weird it is that these
Subtitles
things are
again.
here.
Hold
This
on.
is
This is Fazberg, not circus babies. This is Fazberg.
Fazbear, not circus babies. There is
Faz-
no reason to
Fa-
call out all of
Faberg.
these parallels unless it is specifically to
Faberg.
call our
Faberg.
attention to circus baby. These locations are
Fazfair.
connected somehow. But the final nail in the coffin for me
Fazfair.
comes thanks to one of the secret endings in the
Fazfair.
game. After the mimic chases
All right, hold
you
on.
in costume,
You might be
enter
cooking now. Not Fazberg,
You
it's
might be
Fazberg.
cooking.
After the mimic
He
chasing
might be cooking again.
Through
might
where
be
He might
hits a
start
big ol'
cooking.
red button, and a
He might be
crawling
cooking.
machine comes
Let him
down
cook.
from the
Okay.
ceiling,
Pull up,
grabs the
let him
mimic,
cook.
and
Okay, come on,
defeats
come
it,
on.
at least for now. And what's
Alright.
that ending called in the game?
He does
Fox?
not defeat it. He absolutely does
Tells
not
the
defeat it.
scooper ending. This thing right here, it is a
Scooper
scoop.
ending.
And where's the only other place that we've ever seen a scoop used? Circus
he's
Babies,
right,
an underground
I
bunker
guess.
that you can only access via an
he is-
elevator.
he is right about
And
that.
and Help Wanted 2 is gonna have sister location, so that is also another thing. That is a help.
Wait a minute.
Sister location will
Hold
be
on.
important.
What is Help Wanted 2 gonna do for the story?
I don't know. Help 1 did a lot for the story. Remember that? They had a lot
Because
of-
because Help
Wait,
Wanted
that-
1 changed the entire story. Right?
Yeah,
so what's
it's
Help
prob-
Wanted 2 gonna do? Is
I
it
don't
gonna
know.
expand on
Prove
the
other-
story already, or
I
or
guess
just
so.
make
Maybe
another
we'll
one?
see the
Describes
mimic.
exactly-
Hoyt, that describes exactly where we are now.
Where we
So
are.
true.
Now, remind me again what game is coming out later this year. One
Yep.
that has a trailer starting in the sister
Yep,
location
I
elevator.
said
One where we
that.
see a very
I
familiar
beat him.
security panel from Ruin down in the bottom right corner.
Oh! Wait, that's interesting. Wow. Wait a minute. It's the puzzle
Yeah,
from
that is
Ruin.
pretty interesting now, isn't it?
And this came out before. And this trailer came out before Ruin. That's kind of
Help
crazy, actually.
Wanted 2, the
Okay,
second
you
VR
win.
game.
Kinda
You
wild.
win.
Has been around
Besides from
You
lying.
win.
much,
Matthew
much
Patio.
longer than any of us suspected. And we're
You
gonna
and
find
Matthew
out more
Patio.
about him in
Matthew
the next
Patrick.
VR installment coming this winter. This has all sorts of implications. For one, the
Uh-huh.
parallels between the Mimic and Ennard are undeniable.
Matthias.
An
Yeah.
animatronic that's an amalgamation of a bunch of other animatronics. What makes this one even more interesting is that the books just confirmed all games up through FNAF 6 as being games in universe of the Pizzaplex. So was Ennard just a fictional version of the Mimic the whole time? Again, that's a theory for
I don't
another
know about
day.
that
But
one.
more importantly, this actually has some
I
massive
hate
timeline implications as well.
That lore point, where they just decided to decanonize everything that we know.
Part of the reason it always felt
Yeah,
That was
Springtrap was
so
never William.
stupid.
It was
for me
just
to
a
place Circus
mimic.
Babies into a timeline is because it
That was
closes after the death
so
of Elizabeth.
stupid.
That always felt like a good starting
Like
point
an-
for Afton
like
to
a
then begin seeking eternal life and to put
dumb
people
amount
back
of
together.
stupid.
But what didn't
William's
make sense was why
wife,
Baby would have a claw
it was the
mechanism in her
mimic.
chest to capture kids.
It wasn't
Afton
a
wouldn't capture
mimic.
kids until
Bro
after
does
he had
not
lost
have
his
a
child.
wife.
But if Circus
Yeah,
Babies
not
was
anymore.
actually much
Anyway.
earlier in the timeline, like these old
What
Bro
else
does
does he
not
have to
have a
say at
wife.
this
Yes,
point?
things start to fall
He's gonna end on like a
into place.
plot twist, like an epic like, and William is actually my dad.
Henry was the
That's
initial
it,
William is
everybody.
actually
After
Freddy
just had the
Fazbear.
ideas and then gave
Oh
the Henry
my
to turn
God.
into animatronics, like what we see
Alright.
with
That would be
Edwin
the
in
best
Mimic
plot-
stories. I always
the-
brush this
that'd be
little
the
detail
best
off as
plot-
confusing, but
plot
before
twist
the
of all
release
time.
Sister Location, we got this ending from FNAF World, where Henry sits at a desk talking about the evil that he created before he unalives himself,
Wow.
just like what we see him do in the novel trilogy. At that point, we see a pair of glowing eyes, and Baby's voice
Oh.
calls out,
Everyone,
I do remember that.
stay in your seats.
This
This
all
wa- that was
implied
hype.
Henry was
This
the
was
creator
hype
of Baby,
when it-
not William, despite Afton's name being the one on the
That would be a
copyright.
plot-
But
the
now
plot
I think
twist
we
of
have
all
an
time,
answer
true.
that solves all of this.
Uh-huh.
William went back to collect his costumes
That
after
would be the
Henry's
plot twist
disappearance,
of the
just
year.
like what we see happen in the books. When he does this, he also finds the Mimic program,
cap.
deciding to use its programming
This
and
is probably
technology
from the
for his
books. I don't
own
know if he's
creation.
right here.
It's the Funtime animatronics.
I
He
don't
can do
know.
what? They have
I
the
just-
ability
I
to
just never
mimic
read them.
voices.
Oh, you're right. Shoot, they do. I guess the sister. Yeah, you're right. The Funtime animatronics can mimic voices, huh? I do remember that. They can do that. I remember that in the blueprints. He's right. Shoot, how have I
Yeah,
never made
bro
that
is
connection?
right.
Sister
Bro
Location,
is
where she
cooking.
mimics the voice of
He's
Elizabeth.
actually
He's
cooking
cooking.
a little. He might be spreading misinformation on the books, but he might be
Cool.
cooking in
He's
some
cooking.
other.
I suspected
He
in my
may
head-
have He may have overcooked something, but now
He may have,
he's
he may have
trying it.
Baby was still at
overcooked,
play
but
here.
the
That's why
fact that
Tiger
he
Rock's
is
eyes are blue
cooking
and green.
is
Elizabeth
enough.
and
epic.
Charlie. And given everything that we just
Man, I hate that model of Elizabeth. That looks horrible. I hate it. I want to punch that kid. That kid is so punchable, Elizabeth, on the left. That looks such.
Well,
that
I
is such a
mean,
punchable
You
child.
wouldn't punch a British child?
talked about
Oh yeah, if they're British,
today,
yeah, of
I have
course.
no
That makes it even
doubt
worse.
that
I
this
forgot
is
they were British.
Still very
Thanks
much
for
the
reminding
case.
me.
How
Yeah.
it's gonna play out, though, we'll have to see in FNAF VR 2 later this year.
No
Obviously,
way!
There's gonna be more to cover here in the coming weeks, specifically about Gregory, Cassie, and Cassie's dad. But more on that.
Oh yeah, there's a theory that Cassie's dad is the kid wearing the Bonnie mask in the FNAF 4 minigame. Yeah, I've heard that going around.
one next time, because in the meantime,
Anyway.
I mean, that's
remember that our
a
brand new
weird
item-
theory that has no real backing.
It's one backing is that in the game it said that Cassie's dad's favorite animatronic was Bonnie, and that was the one backing. So That's it. Anyway,
That's the
time to watch
one
all of
singular backing.
time to watch all of Skibbity Toilet. Let's start, everybody.
No,
Skip-
no,
All right, let's go.
No.
Let's go, guys. Hold on. Let's.
no.
Yeah, Skibbity Toilet. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. I'm just gonna put this on loop. And then I'm gonna put this on loop
You're
for
just
the
gonna
stream.
put this on loop and then just end
And then-
stream.
Yeah, all right. What
Perfect.
should I add? I'm gonna add Skibbity
Live
Toilet.
gaming.
I'm gonna add Skibbity Toilet for the end screen. I think. I love Skibbity Toilet. Matpat Skibbity Toilet.
Stop.
Oh,
I'm
this is an
probably just
epic
gonna-
image of Skibbity Toilet. My favorite image, even.
The image of the year?
Yes,
But
actually.
even-
Because it's Skibbity Toilet. Everything about Skibbity Toilet is awesome. Look at this awesome. Is this a Roblox, actually? This might be Roblox. Skibbity Toilet.
Roblox Skibbity Toilet?
Oh,
It's
there's a
in
lot of that.
Roblox?
I'm gonna put Skibbity Toilet.
In Roblox?
I'm gonna put Skibbity Toilet on Baldy's mouth. Real quick.
Stop. That's a crime. Don't
Anyway,
do that to him.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for doing stuff. Thanks for following.
Do not
I'm your
let
Doom
Matt
6 and
cook again.
and me. And always remember, keep Skibbity toileting. You Skibbity toileters.
That is not going to be your catchphrase.
Toileters.
Do not.
Always remember
Stop.
to Skibbity
That is
toilet.
a crime.
Always
That is
toilet.
a crime. Do not
Always
say that
toilet
again.
all over the place. Remember